Hi, today it's mathematics with Bob. Okay, this plus this equals this. Okay, this is Who They Was by Gabriel Krauze. I love this book. I'm going to say that. I really, really enjoyed it. And considering that I thought that this year's Booker Longlist was quite disappointing, and I don't like the shortlist too much either, this was kind of the proverbial or cliched light at the end of the tunnel. What's it about? Let's get into it. Okay, so the author, this is auto-fiction, by the way. So that means it's autobiographical, but there are fictional elements. Anyway, the author used to be part of gangs when he was in his 20s, and at the same time, he was still studying for university. And this book, Who They Was, is about this dichotomy. So you've got this guy, he's stealing things, he's beating women, he's pushing drugs, or selling them, or in deals, while at the same time, he's learning about philosophy and Shakespeare and Nietzsche and Machiavelli in a more controlled environment. Now, are the two worlds separate? In one, superficially, yes. But then Krauze starts incorporating the philosophy that he learns and he's observing what's happening. He sees that his situation is Nietzschean or Machiavellian or even Shakespearean at certain points. Because he starts comparing his life to plays. That's really clever. I liked it a lot. Next bit. The book is in a dialect. Not dialect, I would say slang. That's why I compared it to Trainspotting and In Our Mad and Furious City, because those both use dialects and slang. But it's not off-putting. Once you get used to it, you'll find it oddly poetic. He has this way of observing something. Let's read a bit. I can just open it and there'll be something here. Let's see. But I want something slang. You see, I get up and prepare for the day. Lecture at 9, followed by a seminar. After that, I link up with Gotti, that's his friend, his fellow gang member, and go northwest since it's a Wednesday, and I've got no uni for the rest of the week. Capo and Blix are asleep because they don't have any classes until the afternoon. Gotti is curled into a sofa. I wonder what he dreams about. We're doing Nietzsche again, and after the lecture, I'm in my seminar in full flow since I've been reading the genealogy of morality. We're talking about justice and its origin, and I put my hand up. And when the professor says, "Yes, Gabriel," I say, well, in the genealogy of morality, Nietzsche makes the point that justice exists as a social restriction, like not just as a form of control, but an actual restriction of human nature. So you see how he actually integrated that into his gang life, and he's challenging his lecturer because of that. So you see a lot of it in the book. There wasn't any slang this time. Now, the other thing I liked is that when he's with the gang, he's kind of anonymous. He's called Snoops. But university life, he's called Gabriel. And besides the more violent scenes, there are some very touching ones as well. There's one that will break your heart. I'll just mention the word toy box. Those who read it know what I'm talking about. So yes, this is a great one. Unfortunately, it did not make the shortlist, which was announced today, Tuesday 15th. Well, in fact, a lot of the books that I did not like went on that shortlist. What did you think of the shortlist? What did you think of Who They Was? Should that have been on the shortlist? By the way, the two I do like, though, there was Burnt Sugar, and I think that's very good, and the Shuggy Bane, which I liked a lot as well. It had flaws, but I liked it. And then there's The New Wilderness. Yeah, not bad. And then there's This Mournable Body. You know my feelings about that one. And there's Real Life. You know my feelings about that one. And what's the other one? And The Shadow King. Again, not amazing. I didn't like the writing. Oh, well, it happens that sometimes you get a clash with Booker judges. Hopefully next year it will be a different situation. Okay, that's it for me. That is my second last book review. I've got this one left, but I am working my way through the trilogy. So it's going to be a long time before you'll see my very last book or long list review. Later.